Hey everybody, this your girl Mercy. Today I want to talk to you guys about healing your childhood wounds. And the reason why I want to talk about it because clearly something I may be going through. I'm healing some childhood wounds, and I just thought what I'm learning is something that I really want to share. So, believe it or not, I could have some control issues. Some that I wasn't aware of, and some that I'm aware of now. And when you go through life and certain situations trigger you to actually look at yourself, look at what's going on with you, then it starts to shed light on a lot of dark areas that you probably didn't care too much to look at. And releasing control was one of the triggers that have recently been triggered that I have to correct. See, one thing about being great is that you always have to be in the spirit of wanting to do better. You always want to better yourself. I ain't perfect yet. No, but with this control, like, it made me think about why did I need this control? Why do I feel like I need to be in control all the time, even unconsciously? Like, why is that embedded in me? And then I started thinking about growing up. If you grow up in a home where the father or the mother is absent, that creates an imbalance. That creates an imbalance in the masculine and the feminine energy. It creates an imbalance in the how to make things operate. That's how generational curses are built up, by dysfunctional homes that are um, brought together or maintaining uh, from poverty or lack of. And then when you're growing up in this type of environment of lack of something, lack of someone, that creates a normality to the dysfunction. So when you get older, you will develop characteristics that balance out that dysfunctional upbringing. Don't get me wrong. You could have a dysfunctional house and been very happy, but you still got some stuff you gonna have to deal with because you had to balance it out with your own self. Anyway, but back to what I was saying. So yeah, we really do need to figure things out, because how we operate in our day-to-day lives, because a lot of people, we don't know what they've been through when they were growing up or being raised. So as they had to figure out how to balance their character and their self pertaining to their own home atmosphere, when you get into partnerships or relationships with people, um, and you begin to know them, you start seeing their patterns, and you see that you both of your patterns are different, and then you wonder why. And it always traces back to the upbringing. What did they have to sacrifice to balance something that was lacking, and vice versa? See, my father wasn't always around. I had a loving mama. Yeah, she's a sweet bully. She's the sweetest person in the world, but she just check you in a loving way. But then, like, that lack of I'm gonna say, feeling of stability, and it brings about abandonment issues, feeling like you have to do more to make someone stay, or that you have to always have someone around. Or in my personal case, because I can only speak about my own personal experience, like, it puts you in a mentality that you always have to provide. You always have to be there for yourself. And when you have that mentality and you start living life, you begin to either put too much effort in having somebody be your friend, be a business partnership. You put too much effort into it, or you don't put any at all. And I'm a fixed sign, so it's either or. You feel me? Either I ain't fucking with you, or either I'm stuck with you. Either way. But Anyway, it's just some things that we do have to, I think, take precaution and just think about. And also, we have to think about who we're having our children with, because if you don't know, if you don't get to know somebody's behavior patterns or how they was raised, and if they have not healed from it, if you have children with these people, then the thing is that you're going to be passing on another generational curse, a generational dysfunction to your child, because you guys haven't properly healed right. So with that being said, if anything, also one thing, the beautiful thing about time is that time reveals all. And if you guys are in a situation where you have to exercise patience, exercise that patience. But while you're waiting, be productive. While you're waiting, get on your stuff. While you're waiting, get your bread up. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, if something is going to happen divinely, it's going to happen. It's going to happen no matter what you do, how you do it. But the thing is, if you have to wait and it's not the right time for something to come about, your best bet is to wait and to gain knowledge until that time comes. Because the thing is, if you stay active, time flies by fast when you're having fun. So just be in that creative fun mode, and just create, and also be willing to go to the darker sides of yourself to really realize what is wrong, what has been hindering me, why has certain things been happening. We got to stop being surface, guys. Time to dig deep, because that's the only way we're going to start changing things, changing ourselves. Is there anything else I want to say? No. So you guys have a great day, and remember, if something triggers you to look at a dark part of you, look at it. We have no fear. An affirmation of the day is going to be I operate in power and never fear. I operate in power and never fear. Everybody, we victorious already. So let's just walk in that abundance. If you like anything that I talked about, please like and subscribe. Leave comments. Boop, boop, boop. Information down below. Information down below. Hey, Monday, we got to go.